What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Today we're going to be covering a little interview with our dear friend Logan Paul that he just did with Fox Business. You know, kind of a big organization there, so you'd think this interview goes well and is all professional, but boy is this a train wreck. Keep watching until the end of this one, because if any of you guys were low gangers at the beginning of this, you might be kind of like changing your mind after this one. Trust me, my man's on something, because some of the stuff he says is just outrageous in this interview. So to start, this interviewer goes over, you know, all the big tech stuff going on in Silicon Valley. You know, of course, she has to talk about TikTok and how they are kind of a massive platform right now and how they could almost rival YouTube soon. Side note, she said that's the 4th most downloaded app of all time. Like, that's insane to me. I didn't know that many people are using TikTok. That's actually kind of mind-blowing. But either way, she starts the interview off with Logan, and let's just see how things go, shall we?
Logan Paul, host of the Impulsive podcast, among so many other things.
That's right. Live. That's right. Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's the #1 podcast in the world.
It's the #1 podcast in the world, by the way. All right, get your facts straight before you interview me. I love that he has to boast his numbers right here. I mean, he's a Paul brother, and all they care about are numbers and things to brag about. Seriously, I'm guessing all of you guys know who the Paul brothers are, or else you've simply been living under a rock, but they are not very humble dudes, and I'd say Logan is even more braggadocious than his brother.
Liz, I do have to stop you right there. So you said you used the word controversial.
Yes.
Just so you know, I am an ex-controversial YouTuber. That's it's no longer me.
I know that.
What? Ex-controversial? What is that even supposed to mean? It's not like you're like out here switching religions, bro. Like, the fact is, this interview is such a train wreck, just kind of proves the opposite. You're still controversial. I'll let you guys in on a little tip here. In today's day and age, you know, any publicity truly is good publicity. I mean, look at Danielle Bergolia as an example. She literally got a full record deal and Snapchat TV show and all this clout and fame just from being a stupid brat on Dr. Phil. If my channel was around doing this, you know, same thing like 2 or 3 years ago, when that aired, I probably would have just covered her on one of my videos, but now she's a full-blown celebrity somehow. And while I have to admit it, the Paul brothers, and mainly Logan, realize this, so they capitalize on that, and they like to claim what they are above, you know, controversy and all this other stuff, but that's just not the case. They feed on that stuff just to survive and help their careers boost up even more.
It can't be a surprise to you that you have this competition blossoming now with Facebook trying to play catch up with YouTube, and how do you see that battle?
I don't know. You're talking about a lot of stuff I don't really know much about. Kind of just like out here.
Wow. Amazing point there, Logan. I really do have to agree with you there. Gosh, you know, I'm just so happy that he can be here providing us with such insanely in-depth looks on these questions. You know, his outlook is just so amazing. I need to start using that when I don't know how to answer a question too. Yeah, you're really asking me about stuff I don't know too much about. I'm really just out here. Whatever that means. I mean, I'm definitely trying that at my next job interview. You guys think that'll work?
You're with YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to know, you're spread elsewhere too, right?
I'm everywhere, baby. I'm everywhere. And I'm nowhere. I'm like a ghost.
I'm so confused by these answers, bruh. He's like trying to act like Jaden Smith out here and being all fake deep. Look, just because you say some cryptic things and sound super mysterious, ooh, wow, doesn't make you interesting or smart, bro. If anything, it makes me think as a viewer that you're off your rocker right now or under the influence of something. Like, what are you even going on about? You're not a ghost. You're definitely out here, bro. You're one of the most annoying people on this platform, and you're very outspoken.
Yes.
Something like 16 million people
16
are
million
still
people.
following an inactive Facebook.
Yeah, odd, right? Can I say this?
Yes, you can say anything.
YouTube does a better job of monetizing for the creators. Like, that is the home for me as a creator.
So here he's answering why he simply has 15.6 million fans on Facebook that he doesn't even post for or anything. Like, his Facebook has been completely dormant and inactive, and at least he's honest here. I mean, apparently from what I've heard, Facebook monetization is trash, and some people have really good luck on it, like meme accounts and stuff, but then other creators have said in the past that it really is hit and miss. So that does make sense. I mean, we all know, let's be honest, Logan is in this for the money, and if he's really out here trying to maximize his profits, he's obviously just going to be sticking with the platform that helps him monetize his content the best. I mean, that's just simple business right there.
Well, I will say my expenses just surpassed my income for the first time ever. I just sat with my financial manager. He told me that. Like, I'm definitely going downhill from here.
Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm terrified. I think it's the beginning of the end.
Okay, so this is where things get weird. What is this man on right now? He earned almost $15 million according to this little thing on the screen in 2018, and now he's saying that according to his financial manager, he has spent more than he has earned in 2019. How do you even do that? Is this man out here like buying Bugattis all the time? That is a giant amount of money, bruh. How could you even spend faster than you earn at that point? You must just be investing in real estate or something. I don't know. I love how he makes it sound all depressing, like, yep, I'm definitely going downhill from here. As if he's broke, but even if you did somehow earn less than you spent in 2019 so far, which again, I think is a massive lie, he still has his millions of dollars he's earned in the past, so I really can't even feel a shred of sadness for him, man. He's like, as he's saying this stuff, I'm just imagining Mr. Krabs playing the world's smallest violin in the background, like, boo-hoo, man, you're still insanely rich. Be smarter with your money, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
Come on.
I also have pink eye, and so this whole thing is like, I don't even...
Okay, don't touch the set.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, first of all, he's sounding all apocalyptic. This is like the beginning of the end. Wow, I'm somehow spending more than I earn. And then he just switches over to the fact that he has pink eye and starts going in on that. Why did he even have to find that necessary to say? That's just so confusing to me, dude. You're on Fox Business right now. We don't gotta hear about your pink eye. It's like he doesn't want to stick to any subject for longer than 30 seconds, dude. Like, just chill and please just answer one question seriously. I mean, it would be a really good idea for you, I think, Logan, because anyone who sees this program that wasn't a fan of you or didn't know who you were beforehand is probably watching this and writing you off, thinking you're just an absolute joke at this point.
Yeah.
How do you build an audience?
I think it's authenticity. I really believe it is authenticity. If you can be yourself and people like you, you're golden. The issue is sometimes when people are themselves, like what if you suck? You know? You're like,
Yep, that's great advice on how to get started, basically. I mean, as Logan said here, guys, be yourself. Well, unless you suck, then don't be yourself, and don't try to make it on YouTube, because you have to not suck to be a YouTuber. That's the most depressing and annoying way to put that ever, dude. And I know 100% Logan Paul is not himself, nor has he really ever been on any of his platforms, as much as he might say it. I mean, do you really think that his true self would be screaming all crazy and acting wild all the time? I hope not. I mean, that would be the most annoying person of all time if that was the case. His Logan Paul persona itself is very clearly an act, and the fact that he says he's been genuine this whole time is almost laughable, bro. Like, I don't think anyone is genuine on this platform anymore, and that's facts. I mean, I hate to say it, but everyone has a persona. I'm not sounding like an amazing news commentator every time I talk. Like, this is obviously just me speaking for a YouTube video, but I guess he just doesn't understand that and thinks that he's being genuine. Hey, you guys made it pretty far into this video, so before we continue, I'd like to challenge you to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in the next 5 seconds, and if you're fast enough, I will race you for $100,000. I'm like super slow, so you'll probably win. Enjoy those bands, bruh. Anyways, on with the rest of the video.
You did this very compelling apology video.
Ah, yes.
My kids had me watch it. I actually really liked it.
thank you.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
you didn't take any money from that, so you put your... Well, you didn't put your money where your mouth was. You actually
Quite
put
the opposite.
The dollars aside.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite the opposite. Yeah, exactly. I'm basically a philanthropist and just an all-around great guy. Yes, I totally agree with you. Thank you for feeding my ego a bit more here. It's definitely what I need at this point in my life, as I'm constantly surrounded by yes men and people that enable me to be an absolute donkey in the media at just about any given point. So the fact that you are so openly praising me is definitely going to do nothing but good for my mental well-being. As like you said, I am basically one of the most giving and amazing people of all time.
If I'm being quite honest with you, I'm the fastest YouTuber. I'm the fastest entertainer on the planet. I could be
talking about running.
Running. I could be the quickest man on the planet.
You played football in high school.
Yeah.
Westlake High.
Yeah, Westlake High School.
First of all, shout out to Westlake High. You guys put up with this moron and his brother making cringy vines all the time back in the day, so I gotta applaud y'all for that. But what was this claim that he just said? I need to run that back, Turbo. Like, he just said that he is the fastest YouTuber, which, I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers, bruh, and I mean, some of them, I'm sure, there's some professional athlete YouTubers out there. You really think you could say that? And then he goes on to expand it and say, actually, I'm the fastest entertainer, which is, I mean, definitely that's not true. I don't know what your guys' definition of entertainer is, but that's a pretty wide net to be casting, and to consider yourself number one in that, don't get too big-headed here. But then he goes on even further and says, I might be, I can't even say this without laughing, he says, I might be the fastest person on the planet. Dude, you are living at the same time as people like Usain Bolt. There's absolutely no way that you are the fastest person on the planet. You could probably gather at least 1,000 people that are faster than you in a sprint. What an outrageous claim, that it just makes me think that this man has fully gone off the deep end. Like, he is so self-involved that he just can't think straight anymore, and that's gotta be the case, right? Like, nobody in their right mind would actually claim that, let alone on national television. You'd have to be completely off your rocker to think that and actually believe it. Now, trust me, I'm sure the man is very athletic, don't discount him on that, but he's spending most of his time doing podcasts and YouTube. No matter what, there's people out there devoting that amount of time to training, and simply you're not gonna be faster than them. Like, that's just a fact. They're putting in the work and you aren't.
And yeah, I'm betting $100,000 that I'm the fastest man on the planet. I'm the fastest man on the planet. So
I'd love to see Logan lose 100K just for being super cocky, and then that would send him even more into debt this year apparently, since he's just losing money left and right. Man, I really hope someone smokes him in this race. I can tell you right now, I am not going to waste my time watching it though, so I may never find out, honestly. But that is all I can handle for Logan Paul today. To be honest, before this video, I kind of forgot he existed for a few months, and that was a good time for me. Hopefully after this, his annoying presence can go back into being magically wiped from my mind so I can live in peace once again. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below, and lastly, leave a like, as some low gangers might brigade this video, and you gotta help me out, alright? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.